my name is Kiye, and today we're fighting Elegon. We'll use 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 6 strong DPS. There are 3 repeating phases and a final burn phase. The center of the floor will buff your damage done, healing received, but also give a stacking debuff to damage taken. Reset the debuff by jumping at the edge of the ring or by stepping backwards out of the ring. In Phase 1, Elegon will spawn Celestial Protectors. DPS them to 25% inside the ring, then move them out to kill. Range should always reset their debuff at 6 because the Protectors explode when they die. Melee DPS can reset the stack before each explosion. Adds are spawned every 35 seconds, and you'll want to get Elegon to 85% before 3 adds are spawned. At 85%, Elegon will go into Phase 2. He'll spawn energy balls that float towards the pylons at the edge of the circle. Killing a ball increases Elegon's damage taken, so it's important to stack this buff as high as possible to beat his enrage. Assign 1 DPS to each pylon. That DPS is responsible for each ball coming to the pylon and the pylon itself at the end of Phase 2. It's best to kill 5 waves of balls the first Phase 2, but 4 is acceptable. After the 5th orb, we intentionally ignore the 6th and put as much DPS on Elegon as possible. Once the orb reaches the pylon itself will become active. Energy lines will connect the pylon to the wall and to the pylon on the opposite side of the room. They both must be killed for either to despawn. And while waiting for their twin pylon to die, they spawn ghost adds. DPS all pylons to 10% and then burn them down evenly together to get the fewest adds. The center ring disappears for this phase, so don't fall and die. There will also be blue lightning puddles on the floor. Standing in a puddle does damage and increases any damage taken from ghost adds, so don't do it. Same for the energy walls. After all pylons are down, tanks will pick up any ghost adds and kite them back to the starting point near the center of the room. AoE adds down quickly, they do hit very hard. When he becomes active again, a tank must get on Elegon quickly. If no one is in melee, he'll pretty much auto-wipe the raid. This is the end of Phase 3. Phase 1 begins again. You'll have debuff, adds, and your regular dragon cleave breath, just like the first phase. Tanks are also getting the debuff stack, so it's important with every new protector, tanks switch as well. Tank A has the boss, a protector spawns, and Tank B will pick it up, drag it to the edge, and move it out at 25%. Tank B will take Elegon, and Tank A will pick up the next protector. Continue killing adds and DPSing Elegon until 50%. At half-life, Elegon will start a new Phase 2. During this phase, we killed 4 balls and damaged Elegon on the 5th. Remember, when on the pylons, DPS them evenly to low life and then burn them all down quickly. This will help control how many ghost adds you get and also get you the achievement straight 6. When Elegon becomes live, he'll go into his 4th and final phase. This is a straight burn phase. He will no longer spawn adds or protectors. Stepping in it deals damage, so when resetting your stacks, move quickly and use personal cooldowns, or burn him so quickly you never have to reset your stacks at all. Elegon is easily the most difficult boss in this raid. The DPS requirement is rather high and the healing is intense, but you'll get him and the achievement with practice. That's Elegon. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and leave some comments on what you think I should talk about next. Thanks!